Man, so upon this journey, have you ever dealt with like self-sabotage? With like maybe the doubt or just I don't know, your own self got in your way?
Yeah, I feel like as artists, you know, we're our worst critics. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be one thing. But recently, I'm saying I had an epiphany, man, where it's like I've been in my own way this whole time.
Yeah.
You know, I had a whole entire world trying to help me out, and my mind would assume something where it's like, man, this motherfucker trying to get down on me, or this nigga gonna set me up, or you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
It really comes from a mindset of just living in paranoia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, growing up, and niggas is trying to rob you. You know,
what?
Niggas is trying to set you up. Like, it's so many times I was at the barbershop, and niggas trying to set me up at the barbershop. Like, but you know, and even a few times I got caught slipping. You know, so it's like my mind is that, you know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody comes to me with an opportunity or try to help me out, I'll be thinking the negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this person trying to come up on me, or you know, this person think I don't know who I am fully. You know what I'm saying? But recently I had to come through and just really just think about it, like, damn, man, people, you know, it's really just great, genuine people out here. Like right now, how you interviewing me, you know what I'm saying? People just want to just help you out and see you prosper. Like, I had so many people come to me with just money, like, man, I invest in y'all. That really that character, man, that's why I plan on getting another tattooing is through this character, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's this artist out here named Cause, man.
I know exactly. He did like they look like Mickey and Minnie Mouse with the X's on the eyes. I think.
Statue downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of my apprentices, man, he put me hip to him back in like 2016. He put me hip to him. And I was like, all right, this shit's smooth. You know, like I used to always see this shit all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I just never knew who he was. Then when I was 16, my brother put me hip to Basquiat. He's like, he's like, bro, you like this nigga Basquiat? You know, I'm like, for real? Yeah. Recently, one of my clients back in 2019 put me back into Basquiat, so
I was gonna ask you about that too, though, but I'm gonna say that question.
Yeah, so I was just researching them. You know what I'm saying? As I was just researching them and looking into them, I'm like, oh, I always wanted to be that artist inside of an art gallery. I always wanted to be that artist inside of a museum. But you know, it's like, how do you do it? How do you go about it? You know what I'm saying? And even with like being a tattoo artist, you know, recently black tattoo artists are getting way more respect, but a lot of motherfuckers look at this like, you know, this some underworld type shit, you know. And tattooing, dude, it did derive from niggas tattooing gangs and shit. Like that's how I came up, you know, tattooing a bunch of gang members and stuff. But it's just like, you know, it's way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like tattooing is actually embedded in our culture and self-expression. But going back to Basquiat and Cause, you know, when I seen Cause sold a painting for $72 million, and he's still alive, you know what I'm saying?
What?
And you know, a lot of people, they be like, they don't like artists that do it for the money, but you know, everybody doing whatever the fuck they doing for money, man. I don't give a fuck. You know, people do things for passion, but if I could sell a painting for $20 million,
be set for the rest of my life.
Like, why not? And I can just keep flipping these bitches.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna worry about being judged about that.
Man, come on, man. You don't gotta worry about nothing. Like, and what really inspired me, man, this is one artist, man. This nigga, he sold a painting. He got a canvas that big, and he just painted that bitch all white. And he sold it for $20 million. He bought a canvas and just painted that bitch white, and sold that bitch for $20 million. And I seen it, you know, it was on this blog I was paying attention to. And yeah, man, I was like, yo, so somebody can do that shit, man, I can show you that shit.
Do you, so how did you feel when Jay-Z opened people's eyes, or opened the culture eyes that art is one of the biggest investments of the wealthy?
Oh shit, Jay-Z's opened up a new lane for us. Like, this is one painting I put out, I purposely put this painting out there in LA, and I told this dude I want $1 million for it. Cause I was listening to Jay-Z, what was it? It was the story of OJ.
Yeah.
And he's like, I bought a painting for $1 million. 2 years later, that bitch for $2 million.
Man.
You know, man, I can't wait to get this shit to my children. It's just, in my head, I was like, all right, man, if a nigga can talk about selling drugs, and inspire niggas to sell drugs, if a nigga can talk about he bought a painting for an M, he inspired me to try to flip a painting.
Man,
the nigga said it, you know what I'm saying?
He bought it for an M and watched it, the value grow in the next year because he bought it for an M and went up a whole M.
Come on, man. So yeah, that shit, I feel like that was, I feel like a lot of the older rappers, you know what I'm saying? They give a lot of game, like, Even Jim Jones, man. Jim Jones, the reason I even knew about NFTs. Jim Jones talked about NFTs a while back on a Breakfast Club interview. This is like a year before all this shit started popping with it.
Yeah, I think it was like, I forgot what rapper made $1 million. It was a couple rappers made $1 million off of NFTs, and everybody started talking about it after that. But I think I know what you're talking about, though, because when I found out about NFTs, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, just as a creator, you feel me? I started looking at it like, damn, this is another way that creators can make money. Let me start seeing what it's about, but at the same time, I'm like, let me stay in my lane, you feel me? Let me learn a little bit before I start venturing off into it. But the numbers I was seeing, people selling NFTs for $2 million, $1 million, 100,000. But then it started becoming like what you said. I mean, not what you said, but me personally, I started to think that it started to become people that's more so doing it for the money, but they not really doing it for the money, though. When I say doing it for the money, when I say like that should be like an art, and it's the reason why a lot of certain artists, I ain't gonna say certain artists, but it's the reason why art sells for the way it sells. Because people respect what we put into it. So sometimes when people do certain things for money, they skip the whole, like when like they say this meal was made with love. You feel me? They kind of skip that part and go straight to what's gonna make the money. Forget what the whole, like my fingerprint, the message behind it, the intentions behind it, the inspiration, it goes straight into the money.
And then too, you know, another part, man, like a lot of the biggest artists, is really popularity.
Yeah, that too.
It's
that
really
too,
popularity,
yeah.
man.
That's what create the value of the art too.
Yeah, because you know, like right now, like the board apes, a lot of people started buying them because of popularity. A lot of people try to get on that wave because how much it costs to have a board ape. They probably don't really give a fuck about how the character looks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with the NFT space, I look at it, you know, cause I want to start creating NFTs. Now, I drew a few up. I want to have my own collection, but if some digital artwork can sell for millions of dollars, how much do you think physical shit about to be?
What?
Physical shit gonna go way up. If I can sell something that's not even feasible, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For a couple $1 million. Physical, anything physical gonna go up.
So as an artist at NFTs, have you started to find a way to incorporate that into your business plan? Because, like, for example, right, Snoop Dogg just purchased Death Row Records, and he said he gonna make it an NFT record label.
That's crazy.
And Bow Wow recently, media just put it out there. Bow Wow put it out there. He dropping his last musical album on Death Row Records.
That's hard.
So with NFTs being, I want to say, ain't they like encrypted? So it's like it's a one-on-one.
Yeah, it's on the blockchain. So basically, what the blockchain is, you know, everything is its own individual thing, but it's solidified by being on the blockchain. So you can always rediscover it. You know, and it's only one-on-one. So it's like, if he only dropped like 10,000 albums, you can get. Gonna be the only 10,000 albums you can get. You can't duplicate it, can't read. And that's what makes the NFT and just not NFT cryptocurrency so cool.
Yeah.
You know, because basically everything we can do physical, they about to make to the point to do digital. That's all that is.
Nah, that's real.
That's dope that Snoop Dogg is doing that, man. That's a great move for the culture. Yes, that's great.
Yeah, until you said that, I honestly didn't even know you can make an NFT record label. Like, until you say you're gonna make an NFT record label, and I'm like, damn, that kind of makes sense, because I don't know if you ever heard about what Wu-Tang did. They dropped a one-on-one. They dropped one album and sold it for $1 million.
It was gold, wasn't it? It was like a golden album.
I think it was
like golden vinyl they had too.
I think it was golden platinum. Hold on, no, you might. I know it was some type of metal. You're right though. It was some type of metal. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, y'all. I'm not sure exactly what type of, you feel me, metal it was, but I know it was one of them. You feel me? And it was a one-on-one. And when I seen that, I started thinking like, all right, you see all these artists, right? They signing these $1 million deals. Oh, I'm gonna get signed for $750,000 or $1 million. But like you just said, like, I think Wu-Tang was a little bit ahead of their time. They sold one album for $1 million, and that album has not been leaked or pirated. You feel me? Online. So with something like that, as an artist, when you say you was gonna sell your stuff for $1 million, I feel like that idea ain't far-fetched.
Man, it's not at all, man. Like, I feel like it's getting closer. And
you feel me?
And one thing I really want to do, man, because I tattooed this one dude, man, he was in like politics, and he was like cool with Kwame, and he was explaining to me, he was like, yeah, man, a lot of artists is laundry money, they laundering their money.
Yeah.
You know, so if an artist sells something for like 20 M, you know what I'm saying, somebody reads it, launder their money through the painting. Yeah. And that's why you be like, yeah, some paintings are selling. You be like, well, what the fuck will buy some shit like that? It's just, you know, that's like tax free for, you know what I'm saying, for the rich. But my idea is like,
I think don't you only pay taxes on art if you sell it, but if you buy it, you ain't gotta pay no taxes?
I don't know about that part. But probably, I wouldn't be shocked. Probably, but the idea I got is like, if people laundering money through it, imagine if I can get like some successful black businesses or even athletes or entertainers that can't be on the pro-black shit publicly. I'd be like, hey man, buy this painting for $10 million and I'm dumping 9.5 million of this shit into the hood. We're gonna build schools and shit. It's gonna look like this bitch sold for 10 million, but you really just invest this shit into putting schools up in the hood, you know what I'm saying?
And in exchange, you got some art.
Yeah, you got some art for this shit. You know, we can do this as a hustle almost, just keep fixing up the hood all through America. Nobody gotta know, y'all gotta worry about getting killed, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing too much for the black community, like nobody gotta know about all that shit. You know, so I think that'd be cool as hell, you know, we can laundry some money like that. You know, so I think art is the best way to laundry money.
Man, you dropping some jewels right now.
God,
dropping some jewels right now.
Go, man, if I can get, and the thing is, man, I'll tell you on camera, man, I think I'm in a position to do that. I just gotta really utilize the people I'm in connection with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can do that and make, you know how Carl's got his character downtown, I can add him in the red zone.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Factual.
Make the red zone a tourist spot.
Factual.
Shit, make all our neighborhoods fuck downtown. Make our neighborhoods
downtown. And you know how realistic that is? Because somebody already showed us it was possible. Nip.
Hell yeah. We just gotta have the same mindset, man, and we really gotta start hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? Understand that if one man is shining, that man gonna help me grow. If one woman is shining, it's gonna help me grow. A lot of times when niggas shine, we be throwing shade at them because they shining so bright. We're trying to dim niggas' success, but you're really supposed to be around them so you can grow with them.
No, that's real.
Bro, I want everybody I know to be shining, man. For real, we can get consolation on this bitch.
Man.
But no, that's the goal though, man. You know what I'm saying? If I can do that with the art, you know, and have a story where it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I came from this dilapidated neighborhood, so-called the worst neighborhood in the city, and I got out this bitch through art.
So I have a question for you. We was talking about, you said like, I feel like it'll be like the ultimate, you know, you feel me, like goal or trophy to have your shit in a gallery, right? Have you ever thought about opening your own gallery?
Hell yeah.
Say fuck the middleman.
I love to have my own gallery. It's almost like with the NFT stuff, what's so sweet about it, you can open up a gallery on the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to have like say if I have an art gallery, but eventually I want to showcase like kids. Really, I want to showcase mainly just kids shit in there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if I want them to be able to sell their artwork through the gallery, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to have so many connections to the point whenever I throw a show, I know I'm going to be able to sell this kid's artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. One thing I really want to do, man, imagine like, you know what I'm saying, when niggas touch like over 15 M's a piece. You know what I'm saying? We can pull up to kids' art shows and high school art shows, man, and just break a kid off. $250,000.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Everything paid for, just do your passion.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Know the kid going through some shit, know the kid struggling, sit down, talk to his mom. The kid don't even know we cool with the family. Yeah. And we go to their art show and surprise them. I
ain't gonna lie, I be thinking about that same thing, like, man, you feel me? We spend, I ain't gonna lie, I remember one time I spent a G on some dumb shit. I looked at my bank account like, damn, my shit had a whole nother digit on there, you feel me? Yeah. But then I was thinking like, damn, now, how powerful that would have been if I would have went back to Osborne. You know how people be, they get them big ass checks and be like, I got a $1,000 scholarship for somebody. This right here can pay for your application fee, your first month. Like, oh, all right, so you gonna go to school in the city? You ain't, all right, you ain't gotta pay tuition, room and board. I mean, you ain't gotta pay room and board. Bet, put this towards your tuition. Your in-state fees ain't gonna be that much.
Yeah.
You feel me? But this will go towards it. You feel me? You probably ain't got that much, but you feel me? This will help towards it though. A G in your pocket towards your schooling.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just little shit like that. So even for what you say, I feel like, man, it's powerful, low key. Like what you said, we put our heads together.
Niggas gonna be doing that since we talking about.
Yeah. Most definitely. And they start with conversations like this, man.
That's about to manifest next, man. Yeah, bro, it's just like giving back. I feel like every time we live in now, man, with everything that's going on in the world, and you know, it's we're not protected out here. And I think we're starting to see that. You know what I'm saying? So if we're not protected, we gotta protect ourselves. And really, our main focus, man, is bettering ourselves. And going back to I think the most gangsters people ever was the Black Panther Party. But them niggas was going against the real op. They wasn't killing each other. They was going against the real opposition. We don't fuck with the real opposition no more. We gonna be friendly with these motherfuckers. Like when they kill one of us, or the police kill one of us, we do some arts and crafts shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we're sliding each other though. I'll kill your grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the police kill one of us, nigga, we in the streets begging for that's
peace.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like my mind said that shit was weak as hell.
No, it do.
That shit was weak as hell. I think the time will come. Not trying to promote niggas killing police officers and shit, but I think the only way they will respect us is by, you know what I'm saying, showing them proof we don't give a fuck.
Or show them proof that, hey, that I find, like what you said, I find more value. Like, you can beat my ass. I'm going to still go up the block and go shoot dog because I'm mad at you because you beat my ass, so I'm going to take it out on dog.
Yep.
Instead of taking it out on my oppressor, I'm just going to oppress somebody else. I don't know. I know that we talking about the culture right now, but it's sort of like a victim aggressive mentality. A little bit. It's
the bully mentality. It's like I'm getting bullied at the crib.
Yeah.
So I'm bigger than everybody at school, so I'm bullied all these. But really, my dad beating my ass, and I ain't trying to.
Yeah, and I'm really hurt, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah, I don't want to say that I'm hurt.
But then when it's time for it, I'll say I'm hurt, but then I'll still go up the block and go shoot my mans.
Yep.
And that's why some people don't take our causes serious, because it's like, how you gonna scream that when in the heat of the moment you'll put one of your own in the dirt with no hesitation.
Yeah, but then too, you know what I'm saying? The other part of it, why it's we're so influenced to do it is music.
No, that's real.
It's music, man. It's almost like, you ever notice over there in Saudi Arabia, they always have my man's the flute, and that nigga start dancing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With the flute, that's your spinal cord. You know what I'm saying? And you got an energy that comes from the base of your body to your brain, which comes the kundalini, and it's like a snake that travels to your consciousness.
And it's funny because the snake you're talking about is one of the most powerful snakes. It's a snake that hunt other snakes.
Yep. Hell yeah. So, you know, that's what be going on. We listen to the same type of music and same vibrations, man, and put us in sync with just lower thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Lower actions. And even, you know, I know this probably going to go off going to the deep end, but on a biblical standpoint, you know, the most important thing in the Bible was the Ten Commandments. Yeah. Everything else is just niggas just telling their experience, you know what I'm saying, back then. But the Ten Commandments, like, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that, thou shalt not do this. And it wasn't like, nigga, you shouldn't do none of this shit because I'm telling you to. It was karma.
Yeah, it's some shit that come with that.
If you do all this shit, the karma that's gonna come back gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
So everything in our music and our culture, bro, it produced bad karma for us.
Yeah.
Killing your own people, it's bad karma. Fuck your man's girl, that's bad karma. You know what I'm saying?
Using motherfuckers for money and shit like that.
Yeah, bad karma.
When because then all they do is create nothing but trauma. So like we were saying, grow up in an environment where you can't trust nobody because you feel like everybody got an agenda. Then you listening that people got an agenda. You feel me? Like, that's all that you getting fed is that people got an agenda that, you feel me, people, you feel me, like what you just said. So organically you seeing this, you hearing this, you experiencing this. You feel me? So I feel it. The soul can only take so much.
Hell yeah. And you know, that's the thing, the reason, it's almost like when they technically freed slaves and shit, bro, they didn't really free us. They stopped sharecropping in the 1920s, the same year they dropped the television, bro.
That's
crazy. Yeah, you know, television is a radioactive device that control your mind and programming. That shit come from Italy. Like, that's why the shit that's going on right now, this whole time war, man, like, they've been planning all this shit out, even with these phones, all these devices and stuff, bro, like, you know. And I think that's another conversation, bro.
No, it's funny that you said that, though, but just before we get off that topic, some of these apps, and I think your phone, they'll let you know when you're spending too much time on an app.
Yep.
Because now it's been psychological, because they say it's a psychological thing, because people go through withdrawals.
Yep.
Like, you actually got withdrawals when you're not being active on the web or some shit like that. So they realize that a certain level of you being on your phone or you being on the web is dangerous for you because it starts to dictate with your reality.
Yep.
Because now the internet is controlling your reality, your emotions, how you feel, your decision making. That's why, like, for me being in marketing, advertising, like, I don't know if you ever been seeing lately cookies and shit like that, because they tracking your every, like, you got a footprint online, right? So when you go to a website, every click you make when you go to that website is being tracked. As a marketer, when we pay for advertisement, it's called retargeting. Every move you made on the internet was tracked. So when people be like, oh, I was just thinking about that, and they just showed me an ad for that. Yes, it's programmed that way. And people that was higher up, lobbyists and shit like that, they started protesting for privacy laws, because it's like marketers, we kind of got an advantage. There's so much data on the average user, from your birthday to your comment likes to when you graduate. So a person could put an advertisement, be like, oh, such as, about a special birthday gift, knowing that you talked about a birthday on the internet. You feel me? So now when I go on Facebook and I ask about behaviors, oh, this person was looking for a this person got a birthday coming up. So now I can position myself and position my product in front of you based off of how you've been moving on the internet. The internet know more about you than what you know about yourself.
That shit wild.
You feel me? And that shit crazy once I was looking at the back end of that shit, because, we talking about studying the game and, trying to level up in our professions and shit like that. That's what's part of the game. And that shit kind of scared me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Was knowing that, like, everything you're doing is being tracked. It's being used against you to a selling point for the dollar. But at the same time, it's beneficial, though, because if I want to get my message across, I know who to target. I know who I'm trying to reach. So it make it that much easier for me to get in front of them. So you feel me? But let's go back to what you're saying, good karma, bad karma.
Yeah.
So what is your purpose? Like, you feel me? What you trying to do with it? So it's like, yeah, we all in this shit to make money, but we also want to give a value. You feel me? So when you attach that value, I feel like, like back to what you were saying too, I feel like God also, like, it's karma. You feel me? When more, like in Islam, they talk about, being on your deen. They also talk about every day you got an opportunity to do right? So if you did wrong yesterday, when you wake up today, you go help somebody out, it's counted on you. You feel me? That good karma. I helped somebody today.
Yeah.
Just don't fuck it up later on during the day. If you fuck it up, just know you gotta help somebody again. You gotta serve somebody. Long story short, you gotta give to somebody.
You gotta balance it out.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out. Long story short. Yeah. So I feel like even when it came out to the marketing, I'm like, damn, I got data on people that they don't even know. But let me kind of use that to my advantage. I'm not gonna try to pull a scam on you, try to get you to go pay some shit and not and not ante up on the value I told you I was gonna give you. Yeah. So let me help myself and help you, because I know I got what you're looking for, and I feel like what I got can help you. You feel me? All that I need is to get in front of you. So certain tools like that, when you say it's good karma, bad karma. So yeah, I'm gonna use that data to get in front of you, but also when I get in front of you, I'm trying to give you value. You feel me? I'm not just trying to get in front of you just to take away from you.
But it too, generation we live in now, man, you gotta utilize that.
Yeah.
Cause everybody gonna be on their phone.
Yeah.
You get integrated with the technology, so I just feel like, if we had control over it, what I'm saying?
No, you most definitely right, because then we can control the narrative. Cause like, also with what you were saying on social media, they be pushing. If you notice, it's more like gory, deaths, violence. All that shit is being pushed on social media. Like, all that is really being pushed, and that's in the forefront on social media. Like, that's how World Star got on, from seeing people get beat up. World Star got on from, you feel me? That was the thing in the hood. World Star, so somebody about to get jumped or get beat up.
Somebody, you make sure you ain't the one getting
You feel me? Whenever you hear World Star, you know it's going down. You feel me? So I do get like what you mean by it can work hand in hand, but it's like that karma is real though. Cause like at first, I ain't gonna lie, when I was stepping into the game, I was seeing how World Star and other people getting shade room, the gossip, you feel me? But they get known with drama though. And I was like, that ain't my approach. I'm trying to help uplift the culture, build the culture, be the voice of the culture. You feel me?
All that drama shit dead, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That drama shit sell, but that shit dead.
It's that confliction, what I'm saying? And I don't know, something about ratchet shit, man. I feel like because everybody got that inside of them, but everybody don't practice it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can watch it, see it, but where I'm at with it, man, I ain't trying to see none of that shit, honestly, bro.
Man, what?
For real, man. I I don't know, if we can live in a world that's just negative, we can live in a world that's that positive, man. Like, I look at things in absolutes, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't think it's easy to be negative. I just think we live in such a, we're so used to being negative that you know. Yeah, even when it comes down to like you said, like social media, man, like, you know, that's mind control, man. They control people's thoughts at that moment. You know,